What's going on, guys? This is Chandler Smith, and today we are at Garrett Myers' property, and we are going to talk about a major mistake that he has made and that countless other new real estate owners make. Now, Garrett's not a new owner, but we still wanted to talk about this mistake. So with all of that being said, let's jump into it. We just pulled up behind Garrett. We're going to hop out. Oh, blinkers on. There we go. You seem discouraged.
I feel discouraged.
All right, well, let's go inside and see the major mistake you've made. So this is the property, but this has seen some wear and tear, Gare.
Some wear and tear, man. It's a hard knock life.
So guys, we're gonna talk about the biggest mistake that he's made. But before we go into anything, just know this place is now vacant and we need to advertise. So Garrett is going to put together some beautiful ads we'll sprinkle throughout this video to advertise this. You guys loved them in the other videos. So Garrett, you ready to pitch yourself? This is your property.
I'm ready. I'm gonna make myself some money. Señores y señores, si rentan aquí, incluiremos unos chiles pasilla anchos y un poco de arroz. Lo incluimos sin cobrar nada. Gratis. Diles que Yogi les mandó.
Should we give a translation on that or just let them look it up themselves?
Just Google it. I used to speak great Spanish. It's like medium. Medium at best.
So guys, we may or may not have punked you a little bit. Garrett didn't make any major mistakes. We are going to talk about some mistakes that both of us have made in this video and specifically talk about this property. So in this property, you can see Garrett got it looking just really nice, but you can see some of the walls have some of this going on. It's kind of dirty. They didn't leave it super clean. What were you going to show us, Garrett?
They got salsa.
Salsa on the wall. Some stains on the carpet. I don't know if you guys remember this, but you've had this rented for how long?
About 7 months.
7 months. Garrett did a short-term lease because they were paying how much a month?
$1,500.
$1,500 a month for a property that should probably only be rented at what?
$1,100.
$1,100 maybe. So he was absolutely killing it on that. He was able to refinance this property, pull the majority of his money out, right?
Yeah, pretty much all of it. I probably only have like $5,000 in it.
So this was a killer deal for Garrett. If you want to see the original deal, you can click the link that's going to be up here somewhere. But the reason we decided to do this video is there are some common concerns / mistakes that people make. Now, one of the biggest ones is they don't invest in real estate because they're worried of their properties getting damaged or being left dirty. What both Garrett and I know is that it takes maybe a couple $100s to have someone come in, clean this up. If you have other breaks, fixes, other things, this is why you need to make sure that you hold on to the deposit of people. This is why getting a deposit is so important. Now, it is crucial to get good tenants, and overall, these were great tenants. They paid you a ton. You knew that there was going to be more wear and tear on the property because you're getting $1,500 a month because they're roofers coming into the area. You killed it on it, and you have their deposit that will pay for any fix or cleanup that you need in this property. But what people will do is, first of all, they'll put bad tenants in. Second of all, they won't get deposits, and so that they have the ability to clean it up after, and that combination can be very deadly. But what is that? Your fridge just died. But the number one mistake that people make when it comes to investing in real estate, we're gonna put you on pause. Ooh, nice.
Some chile. Pica mucho, amigo. Todos mis seguidores hispanos, les queremos mucho. Felicidades por tener una cultura bella.
What did you say?
Said we love all of our Hispanic followers. You have a beautiful culture.
But what I was gonna say, the biggest mistake that people make is not investing in real estate because they're worried about the maintenance, they're worried about potential little damage, they're worried about cleanup, they're worried about their property getting hurt. Here's the thing, if you're getting a good tenant and you're putting them in, you're getting deposits, you make sure that you're screening them for credit, their ability to pay, that they have consistent job, and you understand that stuff like this, little cleanup, little fixes is going to happen between properties, then you're gonna be in a great place, especially with their deposit. But again, the biggest mistake people make is they just don't invest. They're scared of all these things when it's like, look, the worst case scenario is that maybe you have a couple months where you break even and you're gonna make up for it. There just isn't a worst case scenario if you do it properly. And that's why use leverage, but use it properly. Make sure that you get deposits. Make sure that you keep reserves. So if you do fall on a tenant that does something that's really messed up, you've got money there to fix it, which is very rare. But if it happens to be your first property because you make mistakes, you need to be prepared to be able to fix those things. But guys, we are begging you, don't make the biggest mistake you can ever make, and that is not investing in real estate. Garrett has been able to scale huge this year. You're at how many units?
16 plus the storage
16 units. Perfect. On this, you pulled in $1,500 a month. Your mortgage is how much?
It's like $550.
$550. So you
And
just slaughtered it.
I didn't have any expenses during that time, so it was good.
So killed it. So we're gonna give you a quick walkthrough of this property just so you can see how the tenants left it and so that you can understand that little stuff that was left here is something that you can expect. And it's a very quick cleanup and you shouldn't get overwhelmed or stay away from investing in real estate, because the biggest mistake, and this is like the 10th time I've said it, but the biggest mistake you can make is not investing in real estate.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Oh, hey, if you like a brand new, freshly remodeled house, new floors, new paint, old mop, hit me up. Only a cheap price every month. Determined.
Yeah, tell them Yogi sent you. Let's see this mop. It's like dry and crusty. I dare you to put that on your head.
How much?
$5. No, $10.
You better pay up.
You have no idea where that's been. That could have been in the toilet. So you can see carpet, quick clean, you're gonna be good to go. Scrub down the walls. I wouldn't repaint anything in this property. Maybe the kitchen could use some touch up, and maybe the fact that they have your window taped. Did you see that? Or was it that way before?
That was actually me. That was my last minute fix because I knew they were gonna be rough on it.
So maybe the experienced investor thing, we need to take off your resume.
This is the epitome of experience. I saved myself $2,000.
Oh my heavens.
Have you ever heard of stained glass windows? This is cracked glass. It's just a step down. Still nice though. Come live here. Big discounts.
You should definitely follow that up with half off.
Half off!
I'm excited. Last time we were here, they cut their hair down in this extra room. I'm wondering if they got it cleaned up for you.
They did. It actually looks pretty good. Oh no, there is still some hair there. Just kidding.
Look at that. Barber shop.
Barbershop.
Oh, let's do an ad right now.
You have hair like this. You want to cut your own hair and save yourself $12 plus tip a month. Right here in this beautiful room, you've got a built-in hair salon. Buzz it right off, clean up the stuff, or don't. We'll clean it up for you. Tell them Yogi sent you. That's my new catchline.
So honestly, they actually left it in great shape.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I mean, you need to vacuum, maybe clean the carpet. Yeah, you should clean the carpets.
I mean, the carpets could use some cleaning.
Clean the carpets, scrub the walls a little bit, and you're good to go after raking it in for the last 7 months.
Yeah, and I'll just take the cleaning out of their deposit, so it doesn't cost me
Now, one
anything.
thing, you didn't have your property manager do this one. Is that just because you knew the roofer and you just figured it'd be easy to...
Yeah, before this year, I managed everything myself. So I've started transitioning to using a property manager, but I knew the guy. He paid me $3,000 up front, so he paid me first rent, deposit, and I mean, he was driving a $100,000 truck, so I figured he'd be pretty good for it.
Just sent it.
So yeah, he was a perfect tenant. I have no complaints at
And he
all.
put the roof on this
Yeah, he
place
put
for
the
a
roof on it.
discount.
Yeah, he did. I don't know if I got like a great... I made it up in rent, baby.
So one of the biggest things that I push on my channel is getting a property manager, especially when you scale to the size Garrett's at. I pushed him really hard to get one because his time is more valuable in his sales job and in creating income and finding deals than it is in managing a property. That's not to put down property managers. As a matter of fact, they absolutely kill it. It's just their profession. They know how to do things quicker. They've got all the systems in place. And so in my opinion, if you have a job that's paying you really well hourly, transition this over and make your real estate a passive income investment.
That's something I believe in now too, because they can, I mean, it costs money to have a property manager, but they save you money when stuff does go wrong. Like if unfortunately we had an eviction on my fourplex and we had to evict the lady and then do pretty much a full remodel, and he's saved me a fortune and I haven't had to even go over there and deal with it.
Because that's done by your property manager. All right, guys, this was kind of a funner video to just come and show you the property. Just remember, like, don't get stressed about the little stuff with real estate. You're gonna have crap happen. You're gonna deal with an eviction at some point. You're gonna have somebody put a hole in your wall or put salsa on your wall or ruin your carpets or whatever else. But it's all part of the game, and we planned for this. That's why we put 12% aside for expenses that we're going to need to use at some point. Sometimes you won't spend any of that. I had a condo that literally I did not spend a dime on, not a dime, for 2 years straight. But I also had an eviction that I had to spend over $5 grand on after they'd absolutely destroyed the property. So just recognize there are ebbs and flows. You need to continue to scale, make sure your numbers work. And if you're doing that, you're gonna be in an incredible place, even when you do end up with salsa on the wall.
Yeah, I would say turn a negative into a positive. If you're tight on cash, you can clean this bad boy up and set your own hourly rate.
I would be careful how you push that.
Dirty tricks.
Yeah. So, guys, I'm going to wrap up this video. I need to get out of here because all I can think about is the fact that he just put his hat right back on after putting that nasty mop on his head. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell.
Like and subscribe. I've done enough.
Thanks, guys.
These people already know.
Have a great day.